Hey guys, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a voiceover because it was very chaotic and noisy in my house, but I am doing a rewind planner spread in my recollections planner with this Scribble Prints Co kit. I loved this kit. I think it originally was a mystery kit, but I wasn't a part of the mystery subscription at that time, so I did purchase it from her shop when she brought it back. I think it's beautiful. I can't remember the name of it. Stay in bed, something like that. But anyways, I'm using it in the week after we came back from our week-long vacation in Michigan for a wedding, and it just fitted. It just fit perfectly because we were all just exhausted and trying to get back to normal life. So I thought it was a great kit for a week of rest and recuperation. And I am bringing in silver foil. I have some SPC's foil goodies, some Giving Girl date dots, and also some Simply Watercolor Co headers. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring those in. And as far as washi goes, I have a Simply Gilded washi there. It's a hollow bow, so it's not exactly perfect, but close enough. So I'm going to go ahead and just white out basically everything. This week, guys, I was really, really sick of whiting everything out and dealing with the color. If you've been around here before, you know that this is a recollections planner. It is not an Erin Condren planner. I got a recollections planner because I wasn't really sure I was going to be into vertical planning, and I didn't want to spend, $50+ on an Erin Condren planner just to try it out for fun. So I did go with this recollections planner, which is sized really nicely to work with Erin Condren sticker kits, but it's got all this really these colorful, annoying headers, and the part that really bothers me is the blocks of color in the sidebar on the lower end there. And it's just really, really frustrating to have to use so much whiteout each week. So here's what I've decided. That I am going to finish this planner here out till the end of 2018. And going into 2019 for the new year, I am just going to pick up an Erin Condren planner because I cannot stand all of this color. So I need the neutral version desperately. So I don't know, have you guys ever done that? I feel really bad not using some of it. I'm thinking I'm just going to pull out the extra pages in the back and, just use what I have. I'll have 6 months of planning in this by that time. And so, I don't know, I feel kind of a failure to give up. My original plan was just to keep rolling with this and then grab an Erin Condren planner for the next year, but yeah, I need something different. And the other thing I like about it is that right now, because I was starting in July, each year would be on July, and I don't know, the type A in me really likes to start fresh in January. So this would put me back on the January schedule for getting a new yearly planner. So tentatively, that's the plan right now. You can see that big block of purple over there. It just drives me crazy every week. There's really no good way, and I feel like it makes my spreads just look really bad having to use so much whiteout over these header spaces, because even when I put the header covers over them, that purple will show out through the bottom or through the top. So, all right, so I debated whether or not I was going to cut this bottom washi in half and use it alongside some Simply Gilded washi that I had, but I decided against it. I just really loved the way this floral looked with the marble background, so I just kept it as is. So let's see, what else is going on this week? Right now, my kids are with my husband. He took them to the movies, and my 2 little ones are having some quiet time. Hopefully they stay quiet. But I've been getting a lot of computer work done this morning. I've been doing this editing. I edited a different video. And then I'm also working on starting a blog. If any of you are bloggers, let me know your best tips. I am not used to doing anything blogging wise, but I don't know. I just thought it'd be a fun way to share my love of Disney and for my love of Harry Potter. And so it's not launched yet, so don't go Googling it, because like literally there's just the front page and nothing, no content yet. But it's called Broomsticks and Mouse Ears. And I went ahead and I did change I have a different Instagram handle that was Meg Plans Disney for my business account, but I hate just like spamming business stuff. I mean, sometimes if there's a really good deal or if there's something like changing at Disney or at Universal that's going on, I will excuse me, I will say something on, usually all of my accounts, but I don't like having a business account. I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels like I'm just like pushing sales at people. And with Universal and Disney, like it's different. I feel like I don't have to sell those things because people who love it are going to love it, or people who are interested in it and have an interest in visiting are going to have that interest. I don't have to like make them love Disney. So instead of like pushing sales on there, I just want to like write about things that I love. I want to give tips. I want to give touring information, things that I just love to share with my clients, and kind of give that to my Instagram following also. So if you are interested in checking that out, that again is Broomsticks. I think it's under broomsticks and mouse ears. So yeah, I hope to be posting I hope to get back to Orlando soon, and then be able to do my trip reports there and just follow along with me at the parks and just all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, you guys, I messed up my headers. I put them all in wrong, and so here I'm having to redo them, and it's a hot mess. So I wanted to stop and enter here and show you guys why I was so distracted during my headers, because there was literally a cookie making dance party going on in my kitchen. So my husband is baker extraordinaire, and he is always the one that makes all the sugar cookies and stuff for the holidays. And so they were making chocolate chip cookies. So they were having their little mix it up dance going. And so you can see there was no way that I could do this without a voiceover, but it was so cute to watch. And side note, I don't think there's anything cuter, anything sexier than watching your husband bake cookies with your little girls. Okay, so I went ahead and added the silver date dots, or the silver foil date dots by the Giving Girl. All right, so next I wanted to figure out my full box placement. So I'm just trying to figure out which one I'm going to put in the sidebar. I have this bed double box, and I knew I wanted to do that on the Friday and Saturday, because obviously we're heading into the weekend, and I just thought that would be a good place for the big bed. Which, by the way, this bed looks so comfortable and inviting, and I'm so tired right now. I would just like to climb back into my bed. But mom life calls. I cannot do that. So I put that down on Friday and Saturday. And let's see. I don't even remember what I did, so let's just see. I guess I'm going with the diagonal here. Put that, look at that pancake plate. That's so cute. So the backgrounds of the full boxes some had stripes, almost like a beatboard pattern, and the other ones had marble. So I was trying to kind of go back and forth between those two patterns. For Monday, I put the coffee, because of course it's Coffee Monday. And on that Monday, I was driving home. We were driving home from Michigan to Virginia, so it was a 12-hour trip in the car, and that required lots of coffee. So that was super appropriate. Up in the quote box area, I used this little sign that says "Stay in bed," which again I thought was good for the quote box, because that is what I felt like doing all week long. But unfortunately, that didn't really happen. I had to, get up and do life. But that's what I wanted to do all week long. So on Sunday, I put all the sleepy time gear there, and Sundays are usually kind of a lazy day around here. It's Sunday today. Usually just catching up on the week, meal prep, cleaning, laundry, that kind of stuff. Nothing real exciting, but actually I really like it. I feel so much better going into the week when I'm like prepared and have my shit together. So I used all the full boxes, and I think we're going to head over and do the full or the sidebar now. Okay, confession, I hate doing the sidebar. Does anybody else hate doing the sidebar? It's like my least favorite thing. I've actually seen, who is it who just like puts washi over the sidebar? I don't know. Somebody does that, and I seriously consider that every time, because to me, sidebar is like torture. My stuff never lines up, and I think part of that is the fact that I have to constantly be like whiting everything out because of the weird way that this recollections planner is colored. But I don't know. And being that it's a memory planner, nothing is like, it doesn't have to be there, it's just writing random crap down, and half the time I'm like pulling teeth trying to figure out what am I going to put in this sidebar. I will say that I do like to put like what we did in school that week. That does help me, just kind of remember. Sorry for the shakiness, you guys. Every time my kids hit the table, it was like shaking, and it was so annoying. But I do like to document what we do for school, just because I can look back on that, and that's kind of fun. I like to document what book I'm currently reading. But, other than those two things, sometimes I'm left at the bottom with like a space that I'm not quite sure what to do with. So, I don't know. If anybody has any fun ideas for the sidebar, I am definitely open to that. So like I said, I'm going ahead and putting the school label over a piece of washi, and then I grabbed a heart checklist, and this is just for documenting like what we studied in school that week. And you'll see I'm having a hella hard time with like whiting out underneath this. I end up having to pull it up and go even further back with the whiteout. See? Oh yeah, it was a mess, guys. It's just a pain trying to get over that color there, because you do half of it and then you can still see through the sticker. See that it was like not fully covered. So then I had to go back and white all of it out. So I'm running through, I need to buy stock in this Tombow mono correction tape, because I go through so much of it. So like I said, I'm just using this Simply Gilded washi, and it is hollow. I thought I had some light pink with silver bows. I could not find it. So I grabbed the hollow, and it's fine. I'm okay with it. And I'm sorry if it hurts your head. I am going to super zoom through this whiting out section, because you see, I literally have to white out the entire thing. Drives me crazy. So I ended up, and then it peels it all up. See that when I pulled that up? So anyways, I laid down a little strip of washi and then a half box for the book that I'm currently reading. The book I'm reading is called The Mothers, and it's actually really good. It's just something that I picked up at the library. It's about like mothers in all stages of life. I don't want to like ruin the plot, but they're, just different. It's not really like, I wouldn't say that you have to be a mother to enjoy it, because it's more about like people dealing with like their own mother, and I don't know. Hard to explain. Their own mother and like consequences of past actions. So pretty good. And then down at the bottom, I didn't really know what to do with this. So what did I do? I put in a 3-heart checklist and a little label. What am I going to put on there? I can't even remember. Maybe like a to-do. Oh, this week. Okay. So like things that we did this week. So that worked out okay. Whew, we made it through the sidebar, guys. I almost didn't. I almost passed out from so much whiteout. And I went back and just added a little header up at the top so that it would match straight across. And on to Monday. So I'm putting down a pattern half box here, and that is where I'm going to note that morning we had to wake up super early because we were, like I said, driving home from Michigan. And the earlier the better, because the kids don't do too well being in the car. So if we can get them in like at the very beginning of the morning, even before the sun comes up, they'll likely sleep through a lot of that, and that just makes our day better. And then from the deco area, I added a little alarm clock. And then I'm just going to go ahead and grab a car sticker, I think. Yeah, a car sticker from the kit, and I'll just put down that we're going to drive all day that day. Side note, below that, you can see how that whiteout is like sticking out from underneath the header. That's what I'm talking about, guys. I hate that. And then below that on Monday, I left that spot blank for a photo. So I try to print out pictures of our family and the things that we do on photo paper and then go back and add that. So that one will be blank. Tuesday morning, I put in a lavender half box along with a little, I was looking for a laundry icon. Sometimes I can't find what I'm looking for. I ended up finding it in the kit. It was in the ones with the pattern background. So I used that little washing machine icon to note that we had to do all of the laundry from the last week. So I literally spent that whole day catching up on laundry. And between doing that laundry, I also had to send out several quotes for different trips, and most of them were Disney. And so I put down this Scribble Prints Co. laptop with the white bow, and then I also pulled out these Pumpkin Paper Co. little Disney Terra girls. And I had this idea, and guys, I was so pumped up about this. So I pulled off the laptop, and I decided that the Tara chick was going to be me, and she was going to be working at the laptop, sending out quotes. And look how cute. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. My new favorite thing. Yes. Oh my God. I'm still really excited about this, if you can't tell. Okay, so I sent out those quotes, between flipping the laundry over and folding and putting away. I also had to, of course, unpack the bag. So I grabbed a foil little suitcase from Magic Prints Co. and threw that onto a patterned washi strip and put that on there. And I also had to, the worst is putting away all the luggage and all the bags and, unpacking. And there's a spoon coming in there because I have a child, and I don't know. They were putting a spoon in my face. And then I also wanted to note, I put down a little glitter flag under that my kids actually went swimming that day. So I thought it was cool to, note that they were still swimming in our pool on October 9th. And I don't know, I just thought it'd be something fun to look back on. I started out with the glitter flag on that side, but then because I was going to put this bow on top of it, but then I felt like you couldn't really see it. But I still wanted to put the bow somewhere. I ended up putting it up on the laundry box and thought it was cute there. So back to that flag. Once I picked up my icon, this is a little Narok bunny in her bathing suit, which I thought was really cute, but I didn't like having the two stickers there back to back, the two icons. I tried to pull up that Magic Prints Co. suitcase, but it was not coming. So I ended up flipping the side of the flag and just putting it on the other side. And it ended up being cute, and it was fine. And then finally that night, I finally got around to planning out that week. So up until this point, I was just get all the stuff done that I can and just turbo mode. But I did sit down that night, got all my weekly stuff together, and then we were going to start back with school and real life on Wednesday. or at least that was the plan. I think even Wednesday was a little bit slow. It's hard to get back into it, when you've been gone. Sorry, that's out of the frame, but I did use a little Scribble Prints Co. Planner for that. On Wednesday, we did have a busy day. We got some school done, and then we ended up, what did we have? Oh, we had eye exams that day. So the three older kids, the 9, 7, and 4, had eye exams, and then my 2-year-old came along. So that was kind of crazy. Like trying to get them not to keep pulling the glasses off the thing. I felt like it was like a bad movie where, I'm grabbing this kid over here and then my other kid runs and pulls that and I'm grabbing that kid back. It was nuts. Luckily, the people were super sweet. They were so nice. It was a pediatric vision center, so I felt like they understood at least the craziness of that. But ended up, my son already had glasses. He's had glasses for a couple years, and he's also colorblind. And so he just needed updated lenses. And my daughter, who is 9, she actually got prescribed reading glasses this time, which surprised me. I did not think that she had any issues that way. So, so she's got like glasses for school now. And then my 4-year-old actually she said she was okay for now, and then she didn't write her a script. But she thinks that probably in the next year or so, she will also be in glasses. So, I don't know. Doesn't surprise me too much, I guess, because granted, I wear glasses myself, and my husband had laser correction surgery, which he says is like the best thing ever, and he wants me to do it, maybe someday. So that was the eye appointment, and then after that, we went and we got ice cream for, doing such a great job. Although the little two were kind of crazy with the glasses, they actually did a really great job, and everybody kind of, got up in the chair and did the exam and was respectful to the optometrist. And so overall, it went really smoothly for, having 4 kids in an office like that. So, and then we had piano lessons after that. So we had only like 45-minute time gap to kill, not really enough time to go home and unpack everybody. So yeah, we went and got ice cream cones, so that was fun. And then we headed to piano lessons. And I put these flip-flop in there. I don't really know why. Unfortunately, before I put that heart down, my camera died. So I did have to pause and let it charge a little bit. And then we moved on to Thursday. So on Thursday, I went ahead and grabbed a half box, and I put it down toward the bottom, and I was leaving that middle spot blank for a photo. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, I guess a washi strip. So I grabbed a washi strip and laid that down, and then put the light pink half box over top of it. We took the car into the shop, so because we had hit a deer in Michigan, we had scheduled appointment to drop it off and have it repaired. And then after that, the Costco was like right next door to there, so we went to Costco and had pizza slices the size of our heads. Well, my kids did, I didn't. And got some groceries. On Friday, I'm putting a flag there from the kit, and I'm putting a little laptop over that. That morning, I got up super early. I think I had gone to bed really early on Thursday night, so then I woke up really early on Friday morning, like 5 o'clock or something, and I got up and I just, really got a lot of work done that morning before my kids woke up, which was super helpful. And I love going into a weekend having all your stuff kind of taken care of, so that there's always going to be those things that happen last minute, especially with my travel agency. When you're doing that, people could always have issues when they are traveling, but that way at least I've got my quotes and things out of the way. Then I went ahead and added this cornered half box with this adorable Narok bunny jumping in the pile of leaves, to note that we did go on a nature walk with our co-op that day, and it was at a like a big forest, and so there were tons and tons of leaves, and the kids just loved it, crunching and scooping them up, and it was so much fun. On Saturday morning, instead of ice skating that day, the kids had a studio piano lesson where they bring in like all the students, and they each have a piece that they have selected, and they play for each other, and they do like little games and just kind of like a social. So they did that, and that was fun. And then, of course, that morning, I went ahead and filmed, and I think I'm grabbing... Yeah, I grabbed a thin washi strip from the kit, and I layered a film text over that from Scribble Prints Co. So heading into the bottom portion of Saturday, I put another SPC laptop there to note that I needed to work on some interview prep for the following Monday, and that we also went and grabbed groceries that night. On Sunday morning, I was struggling with where to put the half box. I didn't want to put it right next to the other half box that was on Saturday, so I ended up putting it on the lower portion of that first full box area. And at the top of the page, I ended up putting a plate of pancakes, because we actually did have pancakes that morning, so that worked out. And then I went ahead and added the weekend banner, of course. And to the half box back up at the top, I added an adorable little mouse ears Fox and Pip girl to note some work for during the day that day. And then I also put another half box with this cute Coffee Monster Co. emoji who is holding a plate of cookies, because my husband actually made pumpkin-shaped cookies that day, and they were sugar cookies, and they frosted them, and it was a lot of fun. And then underneath that, to note my planning, I put down this flat lay by Fox and Pip. It matches perfectly with this kit. It's got the pinks and the marbles, and it's just everything, guys. It's everything. And back towards the top, I just used the smaller deco pieces to just kind of decorate the top of this page and also the other page. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to zoom back out and show you the whole spread. So here is everything, and this is what's left in the kit. I always have tons left over from her kits, which is great because you can use them for another week if you wanted in a different planner. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. I will see you next time.